Hello, I'm Brandy Stark, and I'm the artist that created the image. And it's quite interesting that we have the reflection of the church windows because this piece is called The Promise. This was actually taken as part of One Day Tampa Bay, which is a once-a-year photography project that happens. You sign up as a photographer, and for 24 hours, you just take pictures. This was actually after Irma, and while other people actually try to go to events to get event-oriented photographs, I've always felt that there's an intimacy to utilizing your own neighborhood. So I try to stay close to home, or I try to take pictures that essentially represent a day in a regular St. Petersburger's life. So this particular piece was about 2 days after Irma, maybe less. And as you can see, the sky is still quite cloudy. I was walking the pugs, and I had not brought my camera with me. It was one of the few times that day I had set it down and left it at home. And as I'm walking the pugs down one of the alleys in my neighborhood, I looked up and there was this rainbow. And those poor pugs, because I had, if you've never done this, I've tried to get the pugs to move fast because trying to get them to move quickly is sometimes not an option, but we did our best. I got back to the house, grabbed my camera, put them up, and then I actually walked down my own alley, hoping to see the rainbow, and initially I couldn't find it. And as I got closer to the end of the alley, it showed up again. So I actually utilized a neighbor's yard to frame this shot. And by golly, the one time I actually do something a little bit naughty, here comes the neighbor coming home, but he was fine with it. I was outside the property, but there's a fence, and he's just got this beautiful vegetation. So I ended up taking multiple shots of this rainbow, and this was the one that came out the best. I love the fact that it has a cloud over it. You also have kind of the elements of the birds, so if you think of Noah's Ark, you've got that as well. And kind of this parodic element. So this actually did get jury selected in for One Day Tampa Bay and was just a lot of fun. So I call it The Promise, kind of a reminder that when you think you've lost it, you really haven't, and that it will return again.